line-by-line explanation of the poem, on first looking into Chapman's Homer by John Keats.
Line 1. Much have I traveled in the realms of gold. The speaker begins by reflecting on their extensive experience with literature, describing it as having traveled in the realms of gold. This metaphorical travel suggests that the speaker has explored numerous works of art and literature, which are compared to realms of gold to signify their immense value and richness. The gold represents the beauty, wisdom, and cultural wealth found in the literary works the speaker has encountered. This opening line sets the stage for the poem's theme of literary exploration, hinting at the vastness and variety of the speaker's reading experiences. Line 2, and many goodly states and kingdoms seen. Continuing the metaphor of travel, the speaker mentions having seen many goodly states and kingdoms, which represent the various literary worlds and cultures they have encountered through reading. These states and kingdoms are metaphorical territories within the vast landscape of literature, each offering its own unique beauty and richness. The word goodly emphasizes the speaker's admiration for these literary works, suggesting that they have found something admirable and worthy in every piece they have read. The line conveys a sense of the broad and diverse range of literature the speaker has explored. Line 3, round many western islands have I been. The speaker extends the travel metaphor by stating that they have been round many western islands, which can symbolize the works of ancient Greek and Roman literature, often associated with the Western world. These Western islands may also refer to the locations in Greek mythology or classical literature that the speaker has explored through reading. This line suggests that the speaker has delved deeply into classical works, much like a traveler visiting different islands, each representing a different facet of the classical literary tradition. Line 4, which bards in fealty to Apollo hold. In this line, the speaker notes that these Western islands are revered by poets, bards, who are loyal to Apollo, the god of poetry and the arts. The mention of Apollo reinforces the connection between these literary works and the divine inspiration attributed to the god. The poets' fealty to Apollo indicates their devotion to the craft of poetry and their respect for the classical tradition. This line suggests that these literary works are not just creations of human effort but are also seen as sacred and timeless, under the protection and patronage of Apollo. Line 5, oft of one wide expanse had I been told. The speaker acknowledges that they have often heard about a vast and significant literary work, but have not yet experienced it firsthand. This wide expanse likely refers to the epic poetry of Homer, which the speaker has heard of but has not fully engaged with. The line conveys a sense of anticipation and curiosity about this literary expanse, indicating that the speaker is aware of its greatness but has not yet explored it themselves. This sets the stage for the revelation that will come later in the poem. Line 6, that deep-browed Homer ruled as his domain. Here, the speaker refers to Homer, the ancient Greek poet, as the ruler of this vast literary territory. Describing Homer as deep-browed suggests that he is wise and thoughtful, possessing a profound intellect that is reflected in his epic poetry. The term domain refers to a domain or territory, indicating that Homer is the authoritative figure in this literary realm. This line emphasizes Homer's dominance in the world of classical literature and his unparalleled influence on the epic tradition. Line 7, yet did I never breathe its pure serene. Despite hearing about Homer's works, the speaker admits that they had never fully experienced or appreciated their true beauty and depth. The phrase breathe its pure serene refers to the calm, clear, and elevated experience of reading Homer's poetry, which the speaker had not encountered before. This line highlights the speaker's previous lack of direct engagement with Homer's work, implying that something was missing in their literary journey until they had this experience. Line 8, till I heard Chapman speak out loud and bold. The turning point in the poem comes when the speaker finally experiences the power of Homer's poetry through the translation by George Chapman. Chapman's translation is described as loud and bold, suggesting that it is vigorous, forceful, and full of life. This translation brings Homer's epic stories to life in a way that the speaker had not experienced before, marking a significant moment of discovery. The speaker's use of heard rather than read emphasizes the impact of Chapman's translation as if it had a voice of its own, speaking directly to the reader. Line 9, then felt I like some watcher of the skies. The speaker compares their experience of discovering Chapman's Homer to that of an astronomer observing the heavens. This simile suggests a sense of wonder, revelation, and awe, as the speaker feels like someone witnessing something vast and extraordinary for the first time. The watcher of the skies metaphor conveys the idea that the speaker's understanding and appreciation of literature have expanded, much like an astronomer's view of the universe. Line 10, when a new planet swims into his ken. The new planet in this line symbolizes the discovery of Chapman's translation, which is as exciting and significant as finding a new celestial body. The word ken means knowledge or understanding, indicating that the speaker's comprehension of Homer's work has deepened through this discovery. The metaphor of a planet swimming into view suggests something previously unseen or unknown coming into focus, reflecting the speaker's newfound awareness and appreciation of the epic poetry. Line 11, or like stout Cortez when with eagle eyes. The speaker then likens their experience to that of the Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés, who is said to have first seen the Pacific Ocean. Although historically, it was Vasco Núñez de Balboa who first sighted the Pacific, Keats attributes this moment to Cortés, likely for the sake of the poem's rhythm and rhyme. The eagle eyes of Cortés symbolize sharpness of vision and perception, highlighting the intensity of the speaker's realization. This comparison emphasizes the magnitude of the speaker's discovery, equating it with a historic moment of exploration. Line 12, he starred at the Pacific and all his men. In this line, the speaker continues the comparison to Cortés, describing him and his men staring in awe at the vastness of the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific represents the vast and uncharted literary territory that the speaker has just discovered through Chapman's Homer. This line conveys the sense of awe and silence that accompanies the realization of something immense and previously unimaginable. The speaker identifies with Cortés, standing on the brink of a vast new world of understanding. Line 13, looked at each other with a wild surmise. The wild surmise refers to the mixture of astonishment, speculation, and perhaps even disbelief that Cortés and his men felt upon seeing the Pacific Ocean for the first time. Similarly, the speaker experiences a wild surmise upon encountering the depth and beauty of Homer's poetry through Chapman's translation. The moment is charged with the realization of something incredible and beyond their previous comprehension. This line captures the shared sense of wonder and discovery among the explorers, paralleling the communal experience of appreciating great literature. Line 14, silent, upon a peak in Darien. The poem concludes with an image of silence and awe as Cortés and his men stand upon a peak in Darien, gazing out at the Pacific Ocean. This peak symbolizes a vantage point from which one can see a vast new world, representing the speaker's elevated understanding and profound appreciation of literature after reading Chapman's Homer. The silence suggests that the experience is so overwhelming and transcendent that it leaves the speaker speechless, much like the explorers who are struck silent by the grandeur of the scene before them. This final line encapsulates the sense of a profound and transformative experience, leaving the speaker in awe of the literary masterpiece they have encountered. Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.